What's up guys, I'm Omega Primus, and today I will be unboxing the giant-sized Godzilla figure from Jakks Specifics. And I was looking all over for this guy when the figures were first released at Toys R Us, but I had no luck. I was only able to find the other figures that were released from Bandai, like the Atomic Roar figures, Tail Strike, Smash Strike, and I think they had Chibi figures, and that was about it. Oh yeah, and the Destruction Pack playset, I almost forgot about that one, which comes with a mini-sized Godzilla and a mini-sized Muto, and some city buildings, helicopters, and jets. That one I almost picked up as well because it looked quite nice, but I really wanted this guy. And he was only $50 total with free shipping on the Toys R Us eBay page. Because every time I went to the Toys R Us site, it always said it was sold out, and it was always sold out at other Toys R Us near my area. So eBay was only only way I could get this guy. And I would recommend just paying the real retail price for this guy, 50 bucks. Do not spend any more than that because there are a lot of, well, there's a few scalpers on eBay who are selling this guy for like double or triple the price. Like, I think most of these on eBay are going for like $100 or $300, so do not spend that kind of money on this guy. I would say wait it out until Toys R Us gets some more in, or if you can find this guy for 50 bucks. So here's the back of it. Godzilla, giant-sized Godzilla, over 40 inches long. From head to tail, of course. He stands about maybe 22, 23 inches tall. I don't know. I will have to measure that as soon as I take him outside the box. But in parentheses it says 101 centimeters. Alright, so here's the description, which is quite long. So I'm going to read that at the end of the video because I'm not that great at professional speaking or public speaking. So at the end of the video, I will read all this and you'll get to hear me screw all that up. Alright, so it says, the jaw opens and closes, fully posable figure, tail swings back and forth, and there's a picture of the kid enjoying the giant-sized Godzilla on the bottom. Alright, so let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. So I'm so happy I got this guy. This guy is friggin' huge. This is the other Godzilla that I own right here from Final Wars. I also got this guy from Toys R Us a long time ago. He's like my favorite Godzilla in my collection. I do also own the giant-size American 1998 version of Godzilla. That guy is in my shed somewhere, and I can't get to my shed right now because it's blocked. So I will do another video sometime in the future showing the two Godzillas side by side, comparing them. So for this video, I will have to compare this guy with other figures. Alright, so let's take this guy outside of the box. Sorry, I've been rambling on for over 3 minutes now. And there's tape all over the top, so I'm looking for my blade. Alright. Alright, so hope you enjoyed that little editing there. It had to be done because I'm sure you didn't want to see me fuss with this damn box forever. So let's move that box aside, like right there. So here is the Godzilla figure without the tail attached. He is friggin' humongous. And right there where the tail connects, you can see there is a battery compartment which does not open, I think. No, there's no screw in there, so it does not open. You could probably try to pry it open, but I would not recommend it. And this is there because they originally wanted to have this Godzilla make some sound, but I guess they end up changing their mind, or they were in a rush to get these figures out. Alright, so let's get the tail on this guy, because he's having sort of a tough time balancing without the tail. Alright, so we have this piece here. It swings back and or side to side. And here's the extra piece. So I'll just show that to the camera, to you guys. Alright. That just plugs in there like so, I think. Yep, that's about right. Awesome. Alright, now let's put this on Godzilla. And let's see. Taking a good look at this so I know which way to turn it once I put this inside him. Let's see. Okay. Maybe this way, and then it turns. There we go. All right. That just locks into place right there. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, holy crap, this guy, there's his tail. And it's kind of difficult to get into the video frame here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my camera off my tripod, and then I'm going to do some handwork here with the camera. All right. So there he is in his complete form outside of the box. His arms move up and down. It goes up about that far because of this sculpt around the shoulder area, and it goes down about that much. His arms or wrists do turn. His head is articulated. Mouth opens and closes, and he has a tongue in there, which adds a nice touch. And I'll try to get a close-up on his eyes. Trying to keep my hand steady as much as possible here. Alright. And there's his dorsal spines, or dorsal fins. It goes all the way down. Now I love this design that they chose for the American remake. And there's his feet. If you just hear a little bell in the background, that's my cat. I guess my new pet just scared him. So yeah, his head, his mouth, arms, wrists, legs, and his feet. Oh man, yeah, that moves. It's hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. So there we go. And the tail swings side to side. It's making a funny sound. Sounds like two rubbers rubbing against each other. So yeah, that just turns. And this part that I had to plug in could also turn, but you have to do that manually with your own hand. Oh, but if you turn it, it comes kind of loose, because I'm turning it, and see, it's loosening up. So, I don't know, you might not want to turn this part too much. You might want to leave that part alone. So, that's where it swings, and right here is where it connects. So you do not want to turn this, or you might loosen it The only time you want to, unloosen this if, I guess if you're moving and you need to pack this guy up in a box and you need to take off this tail. Or if you're, going someplace. This guy's going to be a pain to fit in the car, unless you put him in the back seat. So there he is. And just for a quick comparison, let me grab my other Godzilla from Final Wars. Alright, let's move the camera down here. This guy is indeed humongous. Alright, so let's do some other comparisons, shall we? Alright, here is Songbird that I got from the BioShock Infinite Collector's Edition. And there is the 2014 Godzilla figure from Jakks Specifics. So let me back out a little bit. Alright. And here's my Alduin statue from the Skyrim Collector's Edition. As you can see, Godzilla towers over him as well. And just for fun, here is Batman from Arkham City and the Incredible Hulk from the Avengers. That's the Marvel Selects Hulk, by the way. Let's get an upward shot. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Poor Batman. He's short. And here's Jetwing Optimus Prime from Revenge of the Fallen. Or not Revenge of the Fallen, but Dark of the Moon, I think. Let me move the camera out a bit so you guys can see that, wow, even his leg is bigger than my Optimus Prime. That's insane. There's this long-ass tail. That's amazing. Loving this Jakks specific figure. The size, for the price, definitely worth it. He just looks so awesome. I can't stop looking at this guy. And trust me, he is a lot bigger in person. So if you see this guy in the store and you have the money, do not hesitate to pick this guy up. He is so huge. And he will dominate your bedroom. As he will be the biggest figure ever, depending which other figures you own. Like I said, I own the other giant Godzilla figure from 1998, and I also have a 19-inch tall Galactus figure, which I never removed from the box, by the way. So, oh yeah, I did say, I was going to read that, didn't I, at the end of this video, so let me do that now. Alright, this might be a spoiler, so you might want to mute this or fast forward the video a little bit. And once again, I'm not that great at public speaking, so you might hear me stumble a lot or, jumble my words. Okay, here we go. Possibly the last of an ancient species of giant amphibious creatures that evolved at a time when the surface of the Earth was over 10 times more radioactive than it is today. Godzilla can convert his radiation stores into a violent focused exhalation of atomic ray. Rarely seen, but spoken of in Asian Pacific Island myths, Gojira was last spotted in 1954 when the U.S. Navy encountered and attempted to kill him with an atomic blast in the Pacific Ocean. Since then, the giant creature has been living in the deep ocean until a threat to his survival from an ancient foe forces him to reappear. So I wonder, what is this threat to his survival? Interesting. From an ancient foe. So I'm guessing they might be talking about the Muto monster. At least that's what the toys are called. He's called Muto. Interesting. Alright. So there he is, the giant-sized Godzilla figure from Jakks Specifics. Great figure to own because he is really, really huge. And the length of this guy, man, I hope you have some shelf space because the length of his tail, here, let me move this box. I mean, it goes really, really long. Almost as long as my arm, look at that. Holy crap. So I wanted to, hold on, measure the size of this guy, or the height. He's about, I want to say 21 inches tall. Yeah, he's about 21 inches tall from head to feet. Trying to show that in the camera there. Let me look at that again. 21. Yeah. 20 and a half, 21. Yeah, about 21, alright. Right there. Pretty awesome. And of course, from head to tail is about 40 inches in length, 101 centimeters approximately. And this guy is going to be my new favorite pet. Alright, so I'm Omega Primus. Thanks for watching my unboxing of this figure. Can't wait until May 16th. I think that's the correct date. If I'm wrong, then I'll make a correction later on when I edit this video. And I'm so excited for this new American reboot. It looks a lot better than the last one. It looks like they got this big guy right this time. I love the design. They got it a lot closer to the Toho, Godzilla. And yeah, definitely my highly anticipated movie for 2014. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next video. And oh yeah, once again, sometime in the future, I will make another video with this guy, comparing him to the other Godzilla that I own that's locked away in my shed right now, which I can't get to because it's blocked by hardened mountains of snow. It's like ice right now. Alright, so see you guys in the next video. Peace. Wave, Godzilla, wave!